Let's think about how enterprise data moves today. I mean, imagine you were sending secure documents for your company.
Right. Highly sensitive stuff.
Yeah, but instead of just sending it instantly, you put it in a heavily guarded but incredibly slow horse-drawn carriage.
Okay. A very secure but very slow carriage.
Right. And you have to build the literal roads for it yourself, plus pay a toll at every single stop along the way.
That sounds like an absolute nightmare.
It really is, and that's exactly what legacy data transfers have felt like. But we are looking at a piece by Mike Holden from Thorn Technologies today.
Yeah, about this quiet revolution happening right now in enterprise cloud infrastructure.
Exactly. So welcome to today's deep dive, tailored just for you. We are looking at why enterprises are finally ripping out legacy managed file transfer systems, or MFTs.
Basically moving away from that slow carriage to, well, instantaneous automated drones.
I love that analogy. So to understand why we need these modern solutions, we first have to look at the pain points of the old guard.
Yeah, the aging infrastructure that companies are just desperate to retire. And the poster child here is IBM Sterling Connect Direct.
Right. And looking at the notes here, it's not just that the system is old. It relies heavily on proprietary protocols, right?
Oh, completely. It's a closed system.
Mechanically, that's what creates the severe vendor lock-in. You aren't just buying software.
No, you're forced to build your whole data ecosystem around their specific language.
Which is crazy.
It is. And because it's speaking that proprietary language rather than using open internet standards, basic functions become overly complex.
Like what?
Well, take security. In these legacy systems, encryption at rest and in transit isn't natively baked into the protocol.
Wait, really? Encryption isn't standard.
No, it's not. It requires a completely separate add-on that you have to purchase and configure.
That is wild. I mean, that's like selling someone a bank vault and charging them extra for the lock on the door. Why did enterprises ever accept this?
Well, it's just a holdover from a completely different technological era, honestly. Oh, so like before the open internet?
Exactly. When these systems were designed, data didn't move across open multi-cloud environments. It moved between highly controlled on-premise mainframes.
Ah, I see. So the closed network itself was the security.
Spot on. But when you try to force that closed-loop architecture onto today's open internet, you have to layer on patches and add-ons.
Right, which gets messy.
Super messy. That layered complexity is exactly why you end up needing highly specialized consultants just to keep the servers talking to each other.
Jeez.
Yeah, the professional services from IBM specialists alone can cost a company as much as buying an entirely new system.
That is a massive bottleneck. Because maintaining these proprietary servers requires an army of consultants, companies are naturally looking for architectures that don't rely on closed ecosystems.
Right, they want modern setups. Which brings us to StorageLink.
StorageLink. Okay, so this is a web-based, cloud-native solution that completely abandons the proprietary model.
Yeah, and it has some huge advantages over the old way. For starters, it uses API-triggered, event-driven transfers across AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, all of them.
All of them. And there are no on-premise servers to maintain. Plus, no heavy client software or agents to install on every single machine just to translate the data.
Wow, so going agentless is the real architectural shift here. You aren't managing the physical infrastructure anymore.
No, you are just managing the data flow.
Which is much more efficient.
Extremely efficient. And crucially, going back to our earlier point, transfers are encrypted in transit by default.
No extra charge for the lock?
Right, no add-ons needed. Plus, every single event is logged automatically.
Oh, for compliance, like SOC2 and high pay?
Exactly. Strict frameworks require rigorous audit trails. When the architecture logs itself natively, proving compliance is just frictionless.
That makes a lot of sense.
And the best part is Thorn Technologies designed it so they never actually touch your data. You maintain total custody within your own cloud environment.
Wow, so you keep complete control. It's basically like upgrading from a tolled proprietary highway where inspectors handle your cargo.
Yeah, exactly.
To like an automated invisible tunnel where you hold the only key.
That is the perfect way to visualize it. So if your enterprise is dealing with sluggish workflows, the culprit is likely that outdated data plumbing.
Definitely. Modernizing doesn't just mean getting faster software. It means ditching proprietary protocols entirely for automated, secure, open standards.
Right.
Getting rid of the old carriage. But this does leave a lingering question for you to think about.
Oh, a provocative one.
Yeah. As enterprise data transfers become entirely API-triggered, automatically compliant across multiple clouds, and essentially running without any manual oversight.
Which they are moving toward.
What happens to the traditional role of IT administrators? I mean,
Yeah.
when the foundational plumbing basically runs itself, who tends to the empty boiler room?
That is a very good question. Something to ponder.
Absolutely. Keep exploring that on your own.